Hi, I'm Jill Morgan. I work as the manager of the herbal pharmacy at AIMC Berkeley. I was a student of AIMC Berkeley. I went through the full acupuncture and Chinese medicine program. During my time in clinic, as I got to be a senior, I realized that I wanted to explore herbs more, and I wanted to go further with herbal studies after I finished the program. So I requested to apply for a job as the assistant to the then manager of the herbal pharmacy, and I worked for 1.5 years as the assistant. And I learned a lot working in there. It enabled me to make connections that I hadn't made when I was just studying off the books. So I learned how to do all of the visual herbal ID, and my herbal ID now is very sophisticated, and I'm able to recognize quality of herbs as well as differentiate between the different varieties of herbs. I think everybody has herbs that are their friends. It's herbs that you take. Maybe they're herbs that show up in formulas regularly for you, or things that just catch your eye. Maybe you like the texture or the smell. I have a number of herbs that are my friends in the herb room, herbs that I like to use when I make teas for other people. Well, I'm going to be showing you a little later one of my favorites. It's called zhizi, and it's a beautiful seed pod that's a beautiful red color. It looks like the leaves in the autumn, and it's crushed, and when you crush it, it has these beautiful red and yellow seeds inside that look like a chili pepper. So that's one of my favorites I'll be showing you. So I actually originally am from Canada, and I lived in Hawaii on the Big Island for 4 years. After I finished my university studies in Canada, I was in a graduate program there, and I was nearing the end of my grad program, and I realized I was on a track that was a very interesting academic track, but it didn't feel like my final destination. I had a history in martial arts, and one day a teacher came to visit us, and he gave us this wonderful, inspiring lecture, and he said, you know, the highest martial art is actually the healing arts. If you're really interested in taking this philosophy to its end and really growing and maturing yourself, you really want to start looking into the medicine. And I thought, that's what I want to do. And so I moved actually to East Bay just to enroll in this school after doing a lot of research, and I continued studying martial arts, and now I'm fortunate to have many patients who are friends and colleagues in the martial arts world, and I treat their injuries. And what drew me to AIMC, of course, like many people, was that we're able to learn both Chinese and Japanese style, which really appealed to me. I've traveled to both Japan and China. I'm very interested in Asian cultural studies. I have a background in Buddhism and martial arts, so I thought it would be really nice to be able to blend the two. And also, of course, I was drawn to the pharmacy. We have a beautiful pharmacy. It operates like a professional pharmacy here, so not all schools have as big an herbal program, and this one was a real catchy program for me.